Arsenal, after failing with 2 bids for the Brighton defensive midfielder Caicedo, have apparently turned their attention to another target, Jorginho from Chelsea. The Italian is believed to be an alternative plan for Arsenal in the closing hours of the transfer window, if in case the Caicedo deal breaks down to materialize. The 31-year-old veteran has an outstanding career with a whole collection of entries in his trophy cabinet. Apart from the World Cup with Italy and the Premier League, you name it, he has won it all in the blue colours of Chelsea. But now, as he sees a whole bunch of new signings arrive at Stamford Bridge ever since the new ownership has taken over the mantle at the bridge, he would feel as if to move on to another chapter in his footballing career. Arsenal meanwhile is in real predicament. We have not been able to bring in players that we have shown our interest. The long list of players who we have shown interest in and ended up losing to other clubs, starting from Rafinha, Joao Felix and Mudryk, all boiled down to one factor: how much do we care? Arsenal is in a great position, flying high at the top of the Premier League, looking to win the title in nearly 2 decades. Mikel Arteta has given so many names that he could have been happy to have in the squad, but Arsenal couldn't give it to him. Instead, the hierarchy has brought in alternatives like Trossard, who by the way looks like a real deal. So this is what is baffling the Arsenal faithfuls. If we are not able to bring in players while being at the top of the pile, when are we able to bring in top-notch talents to Arsenal? This is the real question that resonates all over the North London, especially when we hear the things going on with Caicedo from Brighton. In this instance again, it appears that Arsenal has chosen to go with the alternative option of bringing in Jorginho from our noisy neighbours Chelsea. When you go through the Jorginho's Chelsea, he always had Kante beside him with his running shoes. The Italian is not well versed in speed, he needs someone in midfield to cover the ground and make up the distance. What Jorginho gives to a team is nothing but possession, the ability to control the ball and the pace of the game. When we have the ball, Jorginho is always an asset to thread in through balls, long balls, cross-field balls and short passings to keep control of the match. But, when we lose the ball, this is where he has his shortcomings. His injury record is another important factor which gives him a real edge over others in midfield, as he has not been injured a lot, and will always be there for selection. His Premier League experience might come in handy for Arsenal towards the later part of the season. Even though many Arsenal fans doesn't rate this transfer, Jorginho can provide us with the midfield cover, especially with the injury of Mohamed Elneny. Let's hope that Arsenal comes up with a magic to give Arteta the tools required to thumb Manchester City for the Premier League title. Thank you for watching the video and stay tuned for more videos about Arsenal.